Welcome, welcome. A little bit late getting started today, but that's okay. We're going to just have one tonight and tomorrow night. Nothing during the day tomorrow, but we'll go as quickly or whatever we do tonight. We'll see. It's funny, this afternoon started out slow and then all of a sudden it took off. So you just never know. I scrubbed something off my shirt, so that's fine. Hey, how you doing? Nice to see you, Jimmy. Hi, James. Hi, Reiterman. Let's just try to have an awesome night, okay? We're going to be doing tonight, and yeah, there you go. Yeah, you got in here. Great, DD. Yeah, we're doing great. Like and subscribe. We're doing fantastic. Everything's going good. Our watch hours are starting to jump. People are starting to do the playlist a little bit. I will do a playlist when I'm sleeping tonight. I'll put my phone in the other room and let it go. Either that or I'll put a towel over it, one or the other. Hey, look at my gosh, I've been doing really good, yes. Oh, I've got way more than 1,000 subs right now. We got 1268 right now. Before this live, yeah. All my moderators are coming in. That's cool. That's unusual. Yeah, we've had a lot of new people lately. There was a ton of new people this afternoon. And, of course, you're going to get bad actors too, okay? So you guys did a great job cleaning things up. Don't do I get mad sometimes, and I put people in 24-hour thing. But whenever I do that, it ends up making a bunch more come in. So maybe I should do 4 or 5 minute, like 5-minute timeouts for people instead of 24 hours. But yeah, we're doing really good. Everything. The community is very happy. I had a chance to talk to a young man that has a couple kids, and he's just excited about helping the local community. And I'm going to try to get with the pastor. Yeah, it's going to be all good. Yes, thank you for coming in. It's all good, okay? I'm thankful for the people that can come in. And James, it's nice to have you in here. Yeah, it took me a little bit to get to this. I was supposed to start at 7:30, but I had a late dinner. And so I was trying to finish dinner and a few things before I got started. So we're started closer to 8 o'clock. So it's okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to have church. I'm going to take some videos, especially of preaching. I'm going to try to get a short video of the pastor and have him explain a little bit about the feeding programs that they do for the church, because that's one of the things we're going to be giving money to. And I want you to see who he is and what it's about, okay? If he does that, that's great. If he doesn't, I'll have him explain to me, and I'll make a short video and talk about the things that he told me. So we'll see which way it goes. Yes. We're awesome. We're going to be helping others, okay? I'm David Barton. This is for the new people who are coming in right now. I'm living in the Philippines full time, and we're putting the energy into this channel to help others, okay? I've already got a few people that when we get monetized in the future, probably in April, early April or whatever, they're already saying they're going to give money. So there's a lot of people that are getting ready. So it's fine. It's whatever people want to do. It'll be amazing. Yes. Shout out for Tina. I've been live. I just got live, Ruby, about 4 minutes ago. Okay. So you didn't miss anything. We're just kind of getting warmed up. We're just kind of getting in the groove, as they say, Ruby, so you haven't missed much. I did not come on at 7:30. I had a late dinner, I was watching a TV show and kind of got involved in it. So, yeah, it happens, but the live is going now. Like and subscribe. Let's get rocking. I got a couple stories. I don't have the Bible next to me, but there is a small Bible in here, so if somebody has something, we may pray for somebody. But yes, we're going to be helping others. There's a bunch of people surging on the number above, which means there's a lot of people listening right now. So we're going to be helping others in the community, okay? In Philippines first, some little bit in Africa, but after about 2 or 3 months, we'll be able to start giving to Africa too, okay? Then after that, we'll just see. I've never been monetized before. I know we're going to have a ton of subs by the time we get monetized, and I'll just have to wait and see how much money YouTube pays. Some of it will be dependent on how many people give, but it's also going to be dependent on what YouTube does. And I know they take a certain cut. So we'll just go with it. We're going to wait until that time comes. But right now, we're going to keep building it. I got some praise reports, okay? First of all, I'm completely healthy. Mila slept in the same bed with me last night, so that means I'm not coughing in my sleep anymore. So that's good. Secondly, took 2 walks today. The only thing I have to work on is my arms. I'm noticing my arms getting weaker, so I'm going to try to find something that's heavy enough to lift with my arms. Try to use my arms more. My legs are fine. They're doing fantastic. The other praise report is we're at 1268 in subs. We gained 66 subs this afternoon. We gained 17 this morning. If we gain even 20 subs or 16 subs tonight, we have gotten 100 in a day. It's not the record. We've had 8 days in February where we've had at least 70 subs, and I think we've had 4 or 5 days where we've had 100 or more. And so it's just been a crazy month, and that's good, okay? It's a good thing. There's a lot of new people checking us out. YouTube is putting my little tiny live highlights out on the main page. People are seeing what I'm about, okay? I'm real. I'm authentic. Yes, I got a little bit of water on my shirt. I spilled something on it. I tried to wipe it off so that way I can just put it in the laundry when I go to bed. Don't worry about it. So it's all good. I love you guys, okay? I love all my moderators. I love the new people coming in, okay? And if people don't want to get connected, that's their choice, okay? They can come back some other time. But we're going to be helping others, okay? I am going to watch some of this. Yes, I am going to go live tomorrow night, but I got church, and I need some time off on Sunday. So we're going to do tomorrow night, okay? So that way we do at least one tomorrow, okay? There is a possibility if for some reason we get out of church early and I'm rested and I feel like doing a little tiny live in the afternoon, it might happen. But about 95% chance tomorrow night only, okay? And then I will be doing, no, I'm not sick. I'm fine. As far as we're on Sundays, I have 3 hours to 4 hours of church. And then I want to talk to the pastor after church. And I'm going to take some videos too. And we're going to keep Sunday more of a rest day. We'll do one live on Sunday night. That way YouTube doesn't forget that I'm doing lives. And then we'll go back to 3 on Monday, okay? So it'll be fine. Yes. We're doing great. Fantastic. The subs, I've got other people in other channels that are the ones that are younger like we are. We've only been going for just under 2 months. And we are doing fantastic. A lot of people struggled to get to 1,000 in the first 2 months at all. And we've done that already. And we've blown right past it. So I appreciate all the people that are connecting. We are going to do great things, okay? I promise you. We're going to be helping a lot of people, okay? And but we can't do that yet. But the watch hours, if you don't know about watch hours, you can look it up, but I'll give you a little explanation. If you watch a little 4-minute video of mine all the way through, it counts as 4 minutes. It does count towards watch hours. If you watch a live and you stay on the whole hour, you've given a watch hour to me. Okay, if you stay on for a half hour, the AI will count it, and later on, it'll be calculated as a half hour. That's kind of how that works. You get watch hours. Let's say that Ruby in here takes one of my playlists and plays the whole thing. One of those playlists is like 30 hours long. She wouldn't, but let's just say she did. That would give my watch hours 30 hours, okay? So that's the way kind of watch hours happen. It can happen through your long and short videos and that, okay? And they want you to have 3,000 watch hours minimum before you can get monetized. And to get fully monetized for ads, you got to have 4,000 watch hours. So we'll get there. We're at about 550 right now and climbing. And it's climbing faster every day. So we'll get there, okay? Yes, it's going to be great. Yes, I heard that you went for a brisk walk. Wave to a little. Yes, I did. There's lots of different people around here. You haven't donated anything, Timmy, because I am not monetized yet. So I love this. I love the intent, but you're just going to have to save the money. And of course, at least you put a reasonable amount. Most people that put fake amounts in put 5 million, which I would love 5 million. Oh my gosh, please, somebody do that in the future. But for right now, we're not monetized, so you can't give money yet. So that's fine. I'm not going to do a flip. You want to do a flip? You go do the flip. Please videotape it and send it to me. I want to see it. It'll be fun. Yes, we're going great. Everything's coming good. Yes, I was a little bit late. I'll try to be earlier on Sunday night, yes. But I was eating a late dinner, okay? And we got involved in a TV show. So stuff happens, okay? Look at that. We're at likes of 19 already. We even 11 minutes, okay? So double tap the screen, get connected. I promise you that this is going to be something that's going to be amazing. Hi, Dixon. Let's see what this is. Dixon Cider, nice to see you. The time right now here is about 8 o'clock, probably 8:10, 10 after 8 maybe. I got started right around 8 o'clock, and we're at 11 minutes, okay, almost 12 minutes. This has gotten so comfortable for me, other than I have to bring energy level, this has gotten so comfortable to me that I can sometimes not look up at that clock, and the next thing you know, it's 35 minutes. Then I look at the clock again, it's 55 minutes. Then I look at the clock again, and it's an hour 20. So I can get flowing and not pay attention to that clock at all. I do look at how many people are in the room. It is not always accurate, but it says there's 22 people, which means there's people in the background that are checking it out. They're not leaving comments, but they're checking it out, okay? This is going to be for helping people in the community, and it's going to go way beyond the Philippines. For right now, the first 3 to 5 months will be the Philippines, okay? But Africa will be coming, because when I get some extra money after 2 or 3 months, because YouTube pays once a month, after we get a couple months built up, I don't know what them amounts will be. I will tell you what they are, but I don't know what they'll be at first, okay? So we have to wait and see, and then we'll do some feeding programs, and then we'll start implementing some of these other ideas that I have, okay? But we're going to be monetized pretty quickly. March is 31 days. There's a lot of people playing playlists. I'm going to play my playlist at least partially every night, if I can, with my phone or on the TV. And we're going to keep going after it, okay? Yes, I will try to come on earlier. We'll see, okay? I might be able to do 6 o'clock. We'll see, okay? If you want me to come on a little earlier, I will. I can probably do 6 o'clock tomorrow night. That way I get finished quicker and I can have some time to relax. So maybe that's a good idea. We'll see how dinner goes on that night. We'll see what that is tomorrow. Yes, I seen it. I seen the message. We'll see, okay? I'll give it my best shot. Either 6 or 6:30. Yes, I'm going to read some of the comments here a minute. I don't know Ken019. I don't think I have subbed to anybody like that. It sounds awfully short. I don't think I have done that, but I can double check. But I don't think out of the 1,200 and some subs, that one does not sound familiar. Yes, I had a good dinner. I had some homemade pan-seat, which has cabbage and carrot and stuff in it. It's a rice noodle type thing in Philippines, if you know a Filipino thing there. I had a little bit of a pork stick that I got, barbecue pork stick, but I got from one of the stands down the street. So it's a nice little taste on the side. And I had a bakery roll that's from Ting down the street. He's amazing. Has a little bit of this liquid jelly in the middle, and it was really good. Not like a donut, really. It was more of a Filipino style thing, less sweet, but still really good. I can only have one of those about once a week. Them things are kind of sinful. Decent amount of sugar in that dough, but that's okay. I've already had my shot. Yes, I have not been to Australia. I have it on my list. I'm hoping to be in Australia in the near future. Exactly how close that future is will depend a lot on this channel. I have my retirement money, of course, too. But this channel is going to be amazing because it's going to help a lot of people. And it's also, as it gets bigger and bigger, it helps me and my wife too, because we're going to have some money put aside for things that we may have to travel for helping others around the world, because I'm thinking big, okay? A lot of people in here are brand new and they may not be used to thinking big, but God has no limits. What could start out small now, 5 years from now, could be absolutely huge, which means I got to have a big team. I'm going to have to get some other things going on that will end up making this go all over the world. You never know what could happen on YouTube, okay? I'm not saying right away that's going to be that way, but I'm telling you right now, that we're having an awesome response to this already. Imagine what it'll be when YouTube really takes off and really gives us the support that we need, right? We don't know what will happen, okay? And we're not going to be scared of it. We're going to move forward and we're going to do it, right? That's going to be awesome. Yeah, I wish you could give 10,000 euros. That would be amazing. You do it back when we're monetized, have somebody do it. I want to see what the color of that super chat is. If anybody knows what the color of a super chat, $10,000 or 10,000 euros is, I want to know. I heard somebody say that if somebody gives 1,000, it's a darker red than the 100. I don't know if that's true. Somebody told me that. I've never seen one. I've never been monetized before, okay? So double tap the screen for a like. Get connected, okay, people? We've got a lot of new people in here, and I have not been to Australia yet. Someday it will happen, okay? Some people say I should go to Northern Australia and hit one of the cities up there. Somebody else said Sydney. I don't know. We'll wait and see on that, okay? Hopefully, no, we don't give money to people. On YouTube, you can't even do that, okay? So you are misinformed or you're just weird, okay? Yes, we're going good. Things are awesome. And yeah, we're going to see amounts in there and stuff. That's just part of the fun, okay? Yes, I am Grandpa. You can call me Grandpa. I have kids that mostly call me a friend or uncle, but it's all fine. I got called Grandpa many, many times in here. I have done now 5 straight weeks of lives, okay? And the last 3 weeks have been 3 every day, Monday through Saturday, okay? So we've really been hitting it hard. I even did 2 last Sunday. I'm not going to be able to do that this Sunday. We're only going to do 1. But we'll do 3 starting on Monday. I want you to know that I care about all the people that are in here. Yes, we have Loving Grape in here now. So she can help you, James. We'll get more in here, okay? Sometimes at night we don't have a lot, okay? And it can get a little bit tough. Try to just remove comments if you can, but if they're spamming, of course, you can time them out. But if it's just one comment, try to just remove it and see if they come back. Then if they come back, give them a short timeout and we'll see what happens. Sometimes these people actually act good later on, but I don't know. The money thing, just let it go. Don't even get rid of those. Just let the money ones drop, and unless they keep doing it forever. I love you guys. You do a great job. I can't moderate as good as you guys do. That's good. Don't give timeouts. That's good. I did earlier today. I got mad at somebody because they were putting all kinds of references to something nasty, and so I timed somebody out. The only problem is it brings more bad people in. So I'm learning too, okay? I make mistakes, okay? I should have just removed the comment. Instead, I put them on timeout, and it brought more people in. We've got a lot of beautiful people in here. I want to tell you, we're going to make a difference in this world, okay? So double tap the screen and get subscribed. And the reason why I ask you to subscribe is not just for my benefit. It's going to help you too, because you're going to see a lot of great things that's going to happen, okay? We just are not monetized right now. Our watch hours are coming up, and we're going to go after it. There are playlists. They're public. If you want to play a playlist, all you do is go to my page, my channel, Go to playlists. It's right there. You'll see it when you say view channel. It'll show the playlist. You can go down. There's 3 of them. Pick one. Play. Play whenever you want to play it. Okay. I'll come in anytime and play one if you want. It helps my watch hours. Okay. This live helps my watch hours. So it's awesome. Yes. Hi, Ross Meadows. It's nice to see you. And yeah. Oh, I'm sad about that, Vendetta. I'm sorry about that. We'll pray for some comfort. And I pray that either you guys can reconcile or that you can have some comfort in the future. It's really tough in them situations. Yes, I'm already in the Philippines, okay? I'm in the Philippines full time. I'm originally from Michigan, USA. I am in northern Mindanao. So if you want me to come to the Philippines, I'm already here. I've been here for 6.5 months. Have neglected to say that tonight. Sorry about that. So I am in the Philippines. I just got done talking with a nice couple. That's Ethan's parents. I also talked to some people right next to there. I talked to a young guy that has 2 kids on the playground. Just awesome. And he loved the things I was telling the kids because he was standing there. He has a daughter that's about 10, and he has a son that's about 7. And I was telling these kids, there was about 6 kids there, and they all had different skin color. Okay, in Philippines, it varies wildly. A kid could be close to white because of Spanish and everything else, or they could be medium brown, or they could be a little darker brown. Now, they're not going to get as dark as people in Africa, but they can get fairly dark. I've seen a couple that are pretty dark for Filipino. And what I told each kid, I went right down the line. I went, you have beautiful eyes. You have amazing hair. You have a different color hair than anybody else here. And she's too young for hair color. That's her natural color. It was a light brown. And I went down through and I said, the black hair is fine on the rest of you. You're about a beautiful smile. I don't know what your talent is, but you're awesome. And I put my skin against somebody else and I said, I'm white skinned. When I was young, I would have loved to have had your skin color. What I'm teaching them is that God doesn't make a mistake. Okay. He gave you what he gave you. And I've been telling my daughter this because in Philippines, it is going around and it has been going around for a while. They only put the really white people on some of the big networks in Philippines. They are pushing you be white or you are not accepted. And that's a bunch of BS, okay? That is bad to teach your kid that because I'm sorry, no change in hair color, no change in fancy makeup to make yourself look white is going to change what's in here. If you got it bad in here, the rest of life is going to be hard. It's going to be really hard because if you're not right here, it just doesn't work, okay? You can change everything on the outside you want. The fanciest nails, you can have the fanciest feet, you can have the fanciest everything, wear the fanciest clothes. But if you're a mean person, not that many people are going to like you, okay? So let's look at what's real. And you know what? That father says, wow, that's what we need to be teaching kids, is teach them that they're awesome the way they are. Find out what you're good at. And that dream stuff, they're still too young for their dreams to come true yet. But I said some of the dreams will come true if you really want them to. You have to take risks, okay? There'll be some risks in life, okay? And we're taking no risks with this because YouTube does not charge us any money for this. They just tell you be consistent, do the right things, and follow some advice you might get, which I do with God anyway, and you might succeed. And we're doing good. Double tap the screen and like and subscribe. I have to tell this because there is people pushing that your skin is wrong, and if you don't change your skin, you're nobody. I was told I was a nobody, not by my parents, but by a lot of people in high school. They said I would amount to nothing. Well, I'd like to understand. Let's see now. I've been to 4 continents. How many people that graduated with me back in 1979 have been to 4 continents? Maybe 10 people, okay? I have been to Africa. on a mission trip for 24 days. How many people from that class went to Africa? Maybe me and 2 others, maybe 3, maybe. How many people have gone to the Philippines twice? Maybe just me. Yeah, there's lots of, so don't underestimate people. Just saying. Yep. So we're going to keep on going, right? Yes. Yes. It's awesome. Yes, I love it. Thank you. Yes, I try to put good videos on, okay? If I have a bad video, it's rare, okay? I had to delete one. Oh, heaven forbid. I tried to take this weird video the other day. And what happened was somebody came up behind me and surprised me. Next thing you know, the camera's almost falling out of my hand. The video is going all over the place. It looked like somebody was on drugs. And I tried to get it straightened out, and I tried to go down the street and do more. And I just decided to delete it and do a different one. And the different one turned out nice. So I got bad videos too. And sometimes I do not load them on the thing, but it's rare. But I do have a bad video once in a while. And so, yeah, we try to keep the videos nice. We want people to enjoy them. We want people to come back and look at them again, right? And plus, I'm in the Philippines, and there's a lot of people around the world that would like to see the Philippines. So I try to give you a little a little area. I try to take pictures and different things of other areas. When we're feeding, we're going to be going to a lot of different areas around here. I will be able to get more videos that way too. I am going to go to Centennial Park. That is down a ways. I'm going to try to do that Monday or Tuesday. I'm going to take a jeepney a little ways down to Centennial Park, stop there, and I'm going to go through and go over on the grass there and go down by the ocean and get a different view of the ocean than where I've been going before. And I think you'll like it. I'm hoping that you will enjoy it. Might be a little noisier, but that should be able to hear the ocean just fine. So we'll see about that. Yes, if I am in the Philippines, if you're in the Philippines, amen. It's a pretty big place, not big like the United States, but people think that the Philippines is very, very small. Really, there's a lot of people here, okay? So if you're in Mindanao, that helps. It gets you a little closer to me. But if you're up north of Manila, or like my friend JD that's in Baguio City, she's way up at the northern tip, up in the mountains of Philippines, that's quite a ways away from me. But I'm still hoping to meet her in person sometime in the next year. I'll just have to make a few flights up there. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. I like to know that I'm still cute. That's cool. Yeah, we got some people that might do something. I'm not sure. I don't even know what that means. Hey, I remember you from Australia, James. That's awesome. Yes, I am American. I'm from Michigan. I was born in Michigan, USA. Hey, that you're correcting it. Okay, Lavinia, I'm understanding you a little more now. Hey, nice to see you, Amber. It's nice to see you come in. Hi, Noah. Nice to see you. I know Noah's been here before. Amber, it's nice to see her in. I know she has trouble getting in here sometimes, but she'll come more when she can, okay? Not all the people can come in all the time. That's why I got a lot of moderators. But we don't have to have the if I do my job right and I stay positive and I don't get too crazy off the rails, it keeps some of the bad people out of here. So sometimes it's my fault, okay? But you got to remember this, okay? For all moderators that are listening right now, you got to remember we got a lot of new people coming in right now. Look I got 41 likes in 29 minutes. Back this afternoon, we had 80 likes in an hour, less than an hour and a half. It's been really crazy lately. So just try to do your best. I'm not going to get mad at you, okay? You're doing better than I can do, okay? I made a mistake back about a week ago. I timed somebody out for a whole day, and I timed out the wrong person. I actually pressed on the wrong name and timed out the wrong person, and now they're mad at me. So it's like, but they've come back in since then, and they're fine. But I'm just saying is that we make mistakes, so it's okay. Just do your best. That's all I ask, okay? Just support the channel. Be nice, and we'll be fine, okay? I love my moderators, and I love the new people coming in. We're going to be helping others, okay? We're first going to be helping the Philippines within this area. I've got a feeding program at the church. I'm going to be getting the pastor to do a video, and we're going to put that in the shorts, and you're going to watch it. I want the people, especially my moderators and everything, over the next 3 or 4 days, if I can get the video. I'll tell you first. But if I have the video, it'll be about 3 minutes long. You guys can watch it sometime in the next week when you got time to see that. Because that's the person plus the young people he has around him. And then me, that's the person we're going to be going out and doing the cooking and the feeding. We'll do the cooking in the morning, and then we go do the feeding in the afternoon. And he'll know what area we're going to, okay? And that's going to be the first thing you'll see after we get monetized. Yes, I don't understand some of that. I don't know what you're saying, Regina. I don't know what that is all about, but I think you're putting it in the wrong room. I don't really know. I do need my hair done. See? My hair needs work. You think I should get it blue? Maybe I should put some blue hair back here. I'm sure it'll make me better somehow. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. I know, Amber, but just come in here when you can, okay? And be supportive of us. I know you must love this, because I wouldn't have made you moderator if you weren't into this. So, no, you can't join in unless you're in the Philippines somewhere close. I understand. But we'll take videos, I promise. We'll take things that you can watch, okay? And you'll be able to see it. We're not monetized yet. My best guess, as the way the watch hours are going and everything else, and I got some people in March that are going to be helping, but I would assume to get to even 3,000 watch hours is going to take until the end of March. But who knows? I could be wrong. It may accelerate, and we'll get to 4,000 by the end of March. We shall see. Right now, we're getting close to 600. We'll see where it goes. It's been a slow kind of starting ramping up. I just did the playlist 3 or 4 days ago, and I'm trying to fill those all up. And we'll start a 4th playlist in about a week. So yeah, we're doing really good. I love you guys, okay? And I'm authentic. Somebody called me AI the other day. I wish AI would do a better job of getting rid of my wrinkles. Wouldn't it be nice if we could AI all this, right? But that's okay. I'm 64 years old, okay? I'm doing fine. I'm doing good. I've lost weight. A lot of people have noticed it. I've lost probably 35 pounds since I got here. And I want to lose about 5 or 10 more and then stabilize there, okay? So we're not going to lose that much more weight. Just a little bit more, and that's it. Yeah. Oh, okay. That's fine. You're probably at an age where just be on, is they okay for you to be in my channel though, and stay as a moderator in my channel when you have time? That's fine. You're probably too young to come yet, okay? As you get older, we're going to be having this channel too, okay? We're not stopping the channel, okay? That we're not going to help 10 people and then quit, okay? That's not what we're doing. So Amber, you'll get older, okay? And then your parents may change their mind as you get older, okay? So do not get upset. If they won't let you come in the room at all, you can tell your parents that I keep it clean in here, okay? And it'll be okay. So just come in when you can. You promise me? It'll be okay. Your parents are just trying to keep you safe, okay? Girls, when they're underage, things can be dangerous, okay? So I don't know what age you are, Amber, but you will get older and you will be able to help. And you can still give me ideas. If you have ideas, Amber, please leave a comment in one of my videos and I'll get back to you. And if we need to elaborate further, we'll go from there, okay? I don't want you to be upset. Don't get mad at your parents. They're just trying to, be nice and protect you. Yes. Oh, you're 11 years old. Well, yeah, you're too young yet, okay, Amber? But it's okay. You can give me ideas. If you have any ideas, you can leave a comment in one of my videos. And you can show the comment that I reply back to your parents, because it's going to be respectful and it's going to be nice. I do not get mean or do anything bad to young people, okay? I have got many different young people that have been in my life over my lifetime, okay? And I know how to relate to kids. And we need to be positive in this world. There's too many people that got their mind in the gutter, okay? They need to get it out of the gutter and think about the positive people in this world that are doing positive things for people, okay? And evidently I'm doing something right because I am getting a lot of people to join our team. And we're going to keep moving forward. Double tap the screen and subscribe, okay, people? Yes, there's going to be some young people in here. That's fine. We have a lot of adults in here too. Sometimes I get a lot of lives where it's all adults all the time. Other times I get some kids in here too. It's fine. At least they're learning how to help others before they get old, okay? I've met some people that are in their 70s and 80s, and they're still selfish, okay? That's not good. It's not good for your life, okay? Being selfish is good a little bit, but being selfish 24/7 is not good, okay? It is not good for your soul, and it's not going to be good for your life. You're going to find out. It will come back to bite you someday. And just like pride does, selfishness will come back and get you too. Double tap the screen. And yes. Okay, that's good. You have a good one? Yeah. Yeah. I'm told a lot of people probably don't tell the truth about their age. Some do. In here, people don't always tell the truth all the time. It don't matter. It only matters when I meet somebody, then it matters what age they are. But right now, if they're just on a YouTube channel, there's no way as a moderator or anything else you're going to find out whose age is what. So don't worry about the things you can't control. You can't control people coming in here and putting, I'm going to give $5 million. They do it all the time. Go on somebody else's channel once, as some of our moderators probably go other channels. I know James McCart goes to other channels. He sees all kinds of weird comments, okay? They're out there. And so we're going to try to be doing positive things, okay? We're going to be good. Who has been in here long enough to go mod? Thunderbolt, I don't even know if you've been in here before. Ruby, that's fine. Being a young teenager is always interesting. The one thing I will say to you is this. You don't have to be cool in school, okay? Because normally the cool crowd is doing things you don't want to do. So try to keep it to what you know you are and what you're thinking about doing in the future. And try to keep some of those dreams alive. And we're going to try to keep it positive and encouraging in here, and hopefully that'll help you too. We're going to try to keep it nice, right? And yeah. Oh, whatever. I hear all kinds of stuff on here. I had somebody put a comment that all YouTube is shutting down in 5 minutes. And guess what? It didn't shut down. So, yeah, we hear all kinds of weird stuff in here, okay? Hey, what we got in here? Yep, we got a scammer, or we just got somebody excited. You don't have to put 25 hellos in here. We do see you, okay? Yeah, there's spammers, and there could be. That's fine. I'm just going to keep going with the people that subscribe and like, and we'll keep going forward with the live. Now, if the live gets crazy stupid, I've shut a couple lives down before and just wait till the next day and it calms down. But I probably don't have to do that, okay? Yep, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. You just got excited. Some people get excited. I had one guy, he put a bunch of highs, and then he put a bunch of 67s, and somebody removed him. And then all of a sudden, after the short minute timeout or whatever he had, he did just fine. Sometimes people get excited and then they stop doing it. Yes, things are awesome here. I am doing good, and we're going to keep moving forward, okay? And hi there. Oh, I'm getting called uncle. I like that. Hi, Ahmad. That's good. Hi, Danny. Nice to see you. Kev, it's really good. Yeah. Player. Well, I can make you mod, but just be. You don't have to do that much, okay? You don't have to do that much, so just don't get too crazy with it, okay? And you don't have to overthink the room. Normally, the room is pretty quiet. Occasionally, it gets weird, but most of the time, it's fine. We're going to keep moving forward, okay? We're going to be doing a bunch of great things. I got a story to tell to you. Okay. This is a kind of connection with my cookie business that I did to help Africa. Okay. And it was kind of funny. This was something before I went to Africa. I was raising money, and we got to about August. So we're like looking at about a month to a month and a half before we leave for Africa. And I had somebody ordered 2 pans of brownies. And I'm going, okay, 2 pans of brownies is like $12, okay? $6 a pan. I make some money on that. I normally have my profit margin around 40 to 50%, sometimes 60, depending on what I was making. And so we're trying to make money, right? We don't want it to just be covering costs. And so I met this person, and they said they didn't want the brownies. Go resell the brownies to somebody else, and they gave me $200. Now, see, they didn't have to do that. I didn't ask for it. They knew I was going to try to go to Africa, but they just did it, okay? I had another person that asked for brownies, and they gave me $100. Now, that happened really early. That was probably in late March. That was just probably a couple weeks into making cookies and brownies. And I didn't know what I was really doing at that time. I knew how to bake, but I was a little rusty. But after a while, I got better and better again. But I want to tell you, it's the heart of giving, okay? There are people out there in America and other places that want to help others, okay? Not everybody, like the politicians say, is bad, okay? There's a lot of good people out there. I met a lot of beautiful people today over by the playground. New parents, young kids, nothing bad, because the parents are right there talking to me, okay? They're trying to find out who I am, because a lot of these people have not seen me. Some of them said they've seen me walking, because I walk twice a day. And so some of these parents have seen me, but they haven't talked to me. And they really liked my attitude and the way that I talk to the kids. I do not do anything except try to encourage them to do well in school and to accept what their skin color is. People just need to quit with that stupid talk, okay? And the parents love it, because they said, that's what I'm trying to tell my kid too. So it's awesome. Yes. Oh, that's fine, player. Just do your best, okay? And yeah, we don't get swear words in here very often. I mean, it happens, but most of the time they'll talk about poop, they'll talk about toilet, they'll talk about just things that are not swear words, okay? That stuff just needs to be removed. Otherwise, as long as I don't go down certain trails, I had one time back 3 weeks ago, I got mad at somebody, and I went on a rant. Well, the problem with the rant was it brought in all kinds of bad actors, okay? So you just can't go negative here because things go really weird, okay? I will double check on that. A lot of people ask for mod. Yeah, you have been in here a while, Noah. I don't have a problem with that. That way you can subscribe to other people. You have been in here quite a bit lately, so I just don't want brand new people to be a mod, because I've done that twice and they wrecked the room and made it so I had to almost end my live. So yeah, I want you to just be responsible and do the right thing as much as you can. That's all I ask. And just enjoy. Maybe you'll like some of the stories. Maybe you'll like some of the things that go on. And you got to get excited about a channel that's hot, okay? I've had 10 different channels that have gone through the same thing back many, some of these channels have been going for 5 or 7 years, okay? So they've got lots and lots of subs, like 30,000, 25,000 subs, okay? They've been through this for a while. They say they have not seen a burst like this except a few times. They say normally you do not get 1,000, 1,100, we're up to almost 1,200 subs just in February, okay? If we get to tonight, if we get to 1,300, it's going to be 1,150 subs we got this month. So we have been on fire. We've been averaging close to 100 a day the last 4 or 5 days. So we've gone from 800 and something to 1,268 when we started this live. And we're starting March tomorrow morning. So we'll start going into March, right? Lucas, you want to be a mod? That's fine. I'm going to need them in the future. And you've been in here a while, okay? But right now, tonight, anyway, we've got plenty of mods tonight. But some other days, some other afternoons and stuff, we don't. So I don't mind doing it. I know you, so it's fine. Yes, things are going fantastic, okay? And life is good. I want to tell the new people in the room, we're going to be helping others, okay? And we're going to be doing it in many different ways. We're going to do a feeding program. We're going to do a handout to the local community. We're going to do that multiple times, okay? We probably will do that once a month. We're going to be doing feeding. We're going to probably increase the church's feeding program. Instead of doing once every 2 or 3 months, they're going to be doing that maybe twice a month after we get about 4 or 5 months in. We have to wait and see how big the payments are and how we're growing. We're going to try to keep it growing. I'm going to be consistent. Yes, I am nice. I try to be nice, okay? I try to be really friendly. Am I perfect? No. If you want a perfect person, we got to bring Jesus back. Jesus needs to come down here if we're going to be perfect. But I do have a heart for others. And the parents on that playground looked at me, and a couple of them came up to me later when I was about ready to leave, and they said, "You're one of the nicest people I've seen. My kids never approach a stranger, and they came up to you, and you gave them advice, and they were younger, they were older kids. They were not 4 or 5 years old. They were like 9 or 10. Okay, 10-year-olds are not dumb. Okay, when they're really young, you can't focus, but when you're 9 or 10, you can focus on a couple sentences. Okay, and try to get these kids to think about caring about each other, sharing instead of being selfish. It's good to get this stuff into the kids. And sometimes the parents are so busy, they don't get to really say that all the time, okay? And they accept it from me. Now, whether they do it, that's their choice, right? We just give them the idea and we go from there, right? And I like to do that. And so, yeah. Yep, I pushed on wrong people before. I'm telling you, it happens. But sometimes we're moving so fast tonight, the chat is slowed down. It's okay. But when it's going fast, you'll push the wrong name. And if you ain't watching right, you'll put somebody on timeout you weren't supposed to. It happens. But I try not to time out people, but occasionally I get upset. I try not to, and it's rare. And at least people know that overall I'm a very nice person. I do my best, okay? Yes, everything is going fantastic. Like and subscribe, okay? We're not going to go super long tonight. We'll wait on the flow, okay? We're getting new people, though, so I want to tell them what's going on so they can connect, okay? Like there's 2 new people. This person down here, I don't know if I know them. I have to see. Nope, I have not seen this one before. June, welcome on in. This is a channel about helping others, okay? Now, there are some times that people come in and they've been here before, but I may have missed them in the chat, okay? So if that happens and I don't call you out, please just leave a comment in my videos. I've got almost 300 of them, okay? Or you can just like and subscribe and come back to the next live, okay? I will definitely be able to shout you out sooner or later, okay? I've had somebody leave a comment and go, "Your videos are so beautiful, but you didn't notice me in the chat." Well, it's probably because we were really busy, okay? You got to remember, February has been a very mind-blowing month. I love it, and I'm thankful for it, and I'm grateful to everybody that subscribed, okay? But we've had a lot of subscribers this month. I had Grace, who's been doing this for 3 or 4 years. She says, if you do this 2 months in a row, it'll be one of the more rare things that she's ever seen. Because he says normally these bursts last for a day, 4 days, maybe 5. We've been doing it off and on for 3 weeks. It's been going on. We've only had 3 days where we've gotten less than 50 subs over the last 3 weeks. I mean, it's just crazy what's been going on. And it's awesome. It means that YouTube is helping us. I don't know how AI is doing it, but AI is helping us. There's videos getting out on the main page, and it's making people from all around the world go, who is this guy? Who is this guy that's wearing the weird t-shirts or the red t-shirt? My red t-shirt one is on the main page. I've seen it. People in Michigan are telling me they've seen it. So things are getting out there on the short page, and so people are seeing it. Yes, we're pretty sure you can't. I don't know about the Discord. All I know is that I'm going to do the YouTube requirements. I will check into that app. I don't know what that's about. I think it's a community that talks among each other and maybe helps each other. And I will look into that app. I don't mind having it if it's going to help me with some other things other than my YouTube channel, or it may help me with helping others. That's possible. Could make some connections there. So I will double check into that app. But right now my phone is kind of full. My phone, I probably could squeeze one more or two more apps in. I have a lot of memory in this phone. I delete the videos once I post them on my channel. I delete those videos. So that way I'm not sucking up a bunch of memory on my phone. Because, if you do 300 videos, you don't want to keep 300 videos on your phone. You know what I mean? So once they're on my channel, I delete them. We'll check into that Discord. I've had many people talk to me about it. I will check out that app and see what the reviews are and see if it's something I may want to do. Right now, I'm going to push towards monetization with YouTube, and anything that's on the side of that, I may do in the future, especially if it's going to help me think of more ideas and brainstorm more things. And it may be something good for me. We'll see. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could earn some money early. We'll see. I would say I know it's a community app. I don't know exactly what's going on with it. I've got enough going on trying to build this channel. But if it's something that I can do and make a little money on the side, I'll check into it. I'm definitely going to have to see if it's anything worth putting my banking to. I don't want to connect my banking to anything that I don't trust. So we'll have to check into it and see what's going on, okay? I'm glad that you're giving me ideas, though, and that's good. I want you people to give me ideas. So I will check into it. I promise I will not ignore the idea. Yes, maybe I can. I don't know yet. But I want to make some money on here, too. And I've already got people subscribed, so we're not quitting. We're moving forward with YouTube. We're going to do that, and we'll also, if Discord is something we can make money on, I will start doing it. We'll see how much time it sucks up, though, because I've got time on here, too, and I want to do this. So I've already started this channel. We're not stopping it, so we shall see. So everything else is going good, and so I'm glad for the idea, and I'll look into it. I've had some other people say Discord, and they sound like great ideas, and people say you can make money at it, but I don't see any of you guys actually on Discord making money. If you're on Discord making money, tell me how much you're making and what's going on, because I have people telling me they're making money in Discord, but nobody's telling me if they are really doing it or not. So I want some actual examples of people making money on it, okay? I had somebody say that they were a YouTuber, and then I went and looked at their profile, and they had 1 subscriber. No, you're not a YouTuber if you have 1 subscriber, okay? You have a channel, but you're not using it. So there's a big difference between saying something and having it. And so I love the idea. I'll check into Discord and see what the reviews say, and we'll go from there, and maybe I'll add it to my phone. And then we'll kind of slowly dabble at it and see where it goes. So that's awesome. I love the idea. So it's a fantastic idea. I'll take a look at it, and if I can make big money there to help others, amen, hallelujah. I'm always open to new ideas, okay? And I have heard many different people say Discord, so I'm going to look into it. Yes, I'm Everett. I'll probably maybe Google it tomorrow, or on Monday, I'll check into it. I've got a lot of stuff with the church tomorrow. Yes, it'll be great. So I love making money, but I want to be able to do it in such a way that it's not going to kill me either. I've got to have some rest time. I've got to have some exercise time, some different things. So I love doing lives. I'm actually not bad at it. It really doesn't affect me that much. At night, sometimes I go a little slower, but overall we're doing fine. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe. and let's go forward. We're going to help a lot of people, and I've got a lot of different people and other channels that are promoting my channel too, and we're going to go forward. I love community stuff, so I may like Discord quite a bit. We'll never know. Yes, yep, it's really good. I've had a lot of views. I had 1,100 views on 2 days ago in an afternoon live. It was crazy. I had 900 and some views yesterday afternoon. And this afternoon, I forgot how many views there was. I think it was either 800 and something or almost 900 views. We get a lot of views on these lives. And it's really been awesome. And we're getting a ton of views on the videos. We're 70,000 views on videos alone. So it's gotten quite high. At least 60,000 on the videos. They don't break it down in the analytics, so I have to see, go into the further analytics. You can go further down and check it out. I haven't gone into the big breakdowns yet. I know that we're getting a lot of Philippines. About 43% of the people coming into the lives are from the Philippines. We're getting a lot more United States and Canada, and we've been getting a little sprinkle of stuff from around the world, especially Australia and New Zealand are starting to move up. Australia is at like 5 or 6% now. So yeah, it was almost zero. Now Australia is starting to catch on a little bit. Yeah, you got somebody from Indonesia. Believe it or not, Indonesia was 8% the first month I started. It's probably lower now, probably 2 or 3%, but we're still getting people from Indonesia. It's not far from Philippines. Makes sense. My phone is in the Philippines. Seems like that'd be good. Yes, and you're from Australia. You're probably the 7th or 8th person that's come in here from Australia. Please get connected. I love having people from Australia, okay? I don't know a lot about the country other than the videos I've seen. And, of course, stereotypes. But I've met a few people in America from Australia. You can tell from their accent right away. And they were very nice to me. So I think that some of the media telling you that Australia is a little rough around the edges or whatever, I don't think that's true. The people I've run into from Australia have been fine. I've had no problem with them. Of course, I love Filipino people and I love African people because they've treated me so sweetly in their country. I've not been to Australia. So, and I'm going to be kind of a tourist when I go down there, unless we're helping people there. And that could happen. Years from now, it could happen. That's the one nice thing about YouTube. Unless they change the metrics or do something weird the next couple of years, we're going to be making money on YouTube for a while because I'm not stopping, okay? And I'll have helpers too. I'm going to have somebody taking video for me. I may take some of my own videos still, but in the future when we're doing feeding programs, I want a video person there that can take the video and I can do some of the feeding and be part of the team that way. Yeah, welcome from Canada. I love Chuck from Canada too. I know a few other people from Canada's been in here. No, you're not a bad mod. Just enjoy the stream. If there's no reason to take a message away or anything, just relax, okay? The main thing with a mod is keep learning, okay? Learn what's a good comment, learn what a bad one is, and learn. This is the thing mods have to learn. You don't have to remove every comment. If somebody puts, I'm going to donate $5, let that comment go. Don't even waste the time to remove it. It's no big deal. It's going to be out of the chat in no time. There's going to be some others. Now, if they put 50 of them in there, it's different. But if they just put one, that kind of stuff doesn't need to be removed. But if if it's really bad or nasty words or things like that, it's just obvious. It's got to go. So you learn after a while. I made some mistakes as a moderator because when we first started, guess who was moderating the room? Me. Okay? I was the only moderator for like the first 2 lives, okay, except for maybe 1 or 2 people. So I made mistakes. It's going to happen. Just be nice to people unless they're really bad people, okay? That's okay. You guys will all figure it out. See, we're all got to help each other out, okay? If somebody is a mod and they're doing something wrong, we make mistakes, okay? So let's just move forward and be positive, and it'll be okay. David's not going to get mad at you. Just do your best. That's all I can ask. You're not getting paid to do that, so just do your best. and let's keep the thing going. Yep, everything's awesome. Pretty soon here, we're getting to an hour right now, and we're at 53 likes. Double tap the screen. I've not been saying it enough lately. I'm getting into a weird flow. That's fine. Make sure you connect, okay? All the new people today, make sure you connect. If you don't connect this live, do it tomorrow night or the next live that you come in. Get connected, okay? I promise it's going to be worth it to you, okay? And I will check into other things, but I only have so much energy, so I'm not going to be doing a lot of things on the side, but I will check into Discord. It sounds like something worth checking out. I want some ideas on other feeding things. If you see something maybe in some other country or on a YouTube channel of somebody helping somebody in a different way other than just feeding, I also want to give spiritual stuff to people because sometimes they need some prayer to make some changes so that they're not hurting as bad financially. We have to come up with ways for people to be able to support their families better. So in the future, as we get more and more money, we're going to put some money towards that too, trying to lift people up so that they can do better. And some of that may have to do with the real hard stuff, which is about praying over addictions and things of that nature. It may get to that point 2 or 3 years from now. Who knows? So let's wait and see, right? But for the first things first, feed families, and going to make sure I bless this community that's around me, because this is the deal. I'm living in a place, as some of you have seen in the video here, the houses are close together. Our house has no front yard, just a little cement and the road's right there. We have a porch and we have a laundry in the back, but otherwise there's a drainage ditch with a cement wall there. We have no yard. We have nowhere to have a lawn or a garden or any of that. Okay, we just have a 3-bedroom house, and that's it. And a lot of these houses are like that here. Now there are some big houses, of course, but this local neighborhood is all about family and community. Okay, if you've never been to the Philippines, it's only the other place I can think of that's quite this much community is certain parts of Africa, where they still think like 1940s and 1950s. They think about their family first. They think about their community second. And of course, the ones that are Christians, of course, and really love God, of course, they have God number one. But a lot of the people here are really into their family. If you're anti-family or isolationist type person, this is not a good country for you to come to, okay? I've had some foreigners on YouTube that says, I don't like it here. It's because you don't like people. If you don't like people, stay in America. You can isolate yourself there. You can't isolate yourself that well here, because if you go outside even a little bit, Filipinos are going to come up to you and they're going to find out whether you're good or bad, okay? They can read the room really good, okay? And so it's just really hard to come here and be a negative person. It just really is going to be rough on you, and you're going to have to go back home. It's just not going to work out. Province I'm in is Delapuga, Barangay. I think you can look it up on Google. It's a lot of woods here. There's a lot of trees. There is roads and different things. We got the main road that goes toward Iligan City and Cagayan de Oro. But, you know, we're close to the ocean, okay? That's why you see ocean videos, okay? You see ocean videos because I can walk to the ocean, okay? I have access. And I can go to Centennial Park, but it's harder to get down right next to the ocean than it is the place I'm going. But I could do Centennial Park and do a little different type of video. But I probably am going to have kids and people talking, because Centennial Park is very populated with people. It's going to be noisy there. It's not going to be quiet. So the quiet ocean videos will have to be taken where I go, because there's very few kids or people, other than a dog barking occasionally. There's not much in the video. I did get a crying baby one time because there is a baby in the house up on the hill from that ocean. And if that baby's crying, you can hear it on the video. I found that out because I played the video and went, oh, there's a baby crying. Okay, so people are going to hear that. Yes, I'm doing fantastic. I feel fantastic. Okay. We're an hour in. We're going to be quitting soon. But I got 13 people that are checking it out, so I'm not going to leave yet. We don't leave when we're in this situation. Double tap the screen. We're going to go forward with another story. Okay. One of the things I want to tell you is that before we went to Africa, something funny happened. Okay. We, earlier that year in 2019, besides me baking cookies and brownies and cake and all that and working a lot, I mean, baking a lot in the apartment and learning how to make that apartment work for that. My wife applied for citizenship. She'd already have a green card, 10-year green card, but she had worked long enough and been in the United States long enough to apply for U.S. citizenship. Well, I knew that I was going to be going to Africa, leaving on September 22nd from Springfield, Missouri, early in the morning. And I come to find out, we get a letter in the mail about September 1st that she is going to be sworn in as a U.S. citizen in Springfield, Missouri. For one of the first times ever, they had it in Springfield, Missouri instead of Kansas City, and on September 19th. So on I can't remember, but I'm leaving on the 22nd. And so she gets sworn in. We go over there and she gets sworn in as a U.S. citizen. And 2.5 days later, I'm getting on a plane to go to Africa. So it was really crazy year because early in the year, I had a mole on the top of my head, and I knew it was cancerous back in 2018, but I did not have health insurance. There was no good health insurance at my work, and due to Obama's rules, I could not go on my wife's insurance. But in 2019, the rules got changed in the beginning of 2019. So I went on my wife's insurance, got signed up and everything, and I was able to get that mole biopsied and had that cancer removed in March of 2019. And so it turned out to be squamous cell, not melanoma. Praise God. So I was able to go to Africa that year. So it was just a crazy year between having skin cancer removed, doing all that fundraising, and then Mila getting citizenship, and then me going to Africa, and then me getting back and giving all the pictures and videos to my grandma. She was 99. She was still alive at that time. And she got to see all those pictures and videos, and she was very happy. She says, my oldest grandson went to Africa. None of her family, except for her brother that went to World War II, he died a couple years later after World War II. Other than her brother, nobody had left the United States. So for her to see me going to Africa was really awesome. She died 2 months later. So she got to see that, and I'm very thankful. So you're learning a little bit about me, okay? Somebody asked, why does David always have a topic? First of all, my main topic is helping others, but we can't just say that in a live. I can't say that 85,000 times. I've got to have stories, right? I got to have maybe something out of the Bible. Well, the Bible part's easy, but the stories don't come from 19-year-old people, okay? Yes, some 19-year-old people experience a lot and will have some stories, but I'm 64 years old and I've traveled quite a bit. So I've seen human beings in different situations, okay? Just taking a walk here gives me the perspective because I see human beings here that are way different than America. That's not a slam on America. America's great. But in Philippines, people here can be, I know of somebody that's going through something really tough right now. They've lost a family member suddenly, just they up and died. Okay, they just died in their sleep. I'm friends with that person. I won't say any names, but I just know this. They're always smiling. Even when they're grieving, they're smiling. I don't know where that spirit comes from, but I love it. I tell her, I said, you can do this, okay? think of the good memories. My condolences, but don't hold on to it for too long. I've learned you gotta let it go. Just go with the good memories. Cry it out that first week or two. And with my mom, it took a month. But after that, I just think of the good memories and I don't cry over it anymore. I just don't. That's the way I grieve, okay? Other people do it different. But if you hang on to it for 8 years, 20 years, it's gonna stunt the things that you can go do because you will not want to do those. You got to take risks. Yep. So we're going to help a lot of people. And somebody said, won't it be risky? Will it be hard? It might not be easy. I don't know. We'll wait and see. Let's first start getting some money in first, right? And we'll make it happen. Okay, we'll make it happen. It won't just be me, okay? I promise. There's already a team at the church, and there'll be other people that are wanting to come and see me, okay? There are some people personally in this neighborhood and maybe people in parts of Philippines that want to come and see me. And if they do, and they have the right attitude, I have no problem with that, okay? I will meet them. And if you want to meet me in person and you're in the Philippines, we can do that in the future. But I'm not going to come to you right now. Maybe a year from now when we're helping somebody near Manila or something and I come up that way and you want to meet me, we can do that. But right now I'm not traveling. I'm not leaving Northern Mindanao right at this point. We're trying to build a channel, okay? So like and subscribe. We're going to help others, okay? I'm doing really good. I feel fantastic, okay? I am doing absolutely awesome, okay? Hi, Scott Davis. It's nice. Yes, Ruby, you've been here enough. You've come in quite a few different times. I'm going to have to look you up, though. Here we go. Yes, you can be a mod, but we don't make everybody a mod for a reason. And the reason why we do that is because I've picked some bad apples, and they did some pretty rough stuff. Thankfully, I don't really give out managing mods. The problem with managing mods is they got a lot of power. And if somebody that's a managing mod decides to shut this place down, they can come pretty close to doing that unless I push a bunch of buttons. So I don't want to get to that point. So I keep everybody a standard mod. Just do the basic minimum of keeping order, okay? And it'll be fine. So yes, Ruby, if you put another message in the room, you'll find out that you're just fine. You should be blue by now, okay? Yes, everything's going great. My wife is doing good. Hannah has had to work a lot, and she's getting ready to be worship leader at her church tomorrow. So she's got a lot going on right now. But, you know, she can handle it. She's young. She's, 27 years younger than me. So I think she can handle it. Yeah, I wish I was 37 again, but I wouldn't be in the Philippines. I'd still be working. I worked until I was 62. I did come back from my toe surgery. We'll go into that, but I did take 7 weeks off in the summer of 23 and then went back to work at Vital Farms. And I did just fine. But they changed bosses and they started putting me in weird spots instead of keeping me where I'm good at. And it finally got to the point where late October of that year, I just said to heck with it. Due to medical reasons, I'm resigning immediately. And it was the right call because they just changed. Instead of being nice to the employees, they were doing just the opposite. And instead of recognizing records and stuff, they were being mean. And I'm just not a mean person. I don't want to turn into a mean person. I was old enough to get Social Security, so I retired. Mila worked for another year and a half. That was mainly due to me not being totally healthy at that time. But I got my diabetes under control, and we're doing fantastic now. So no problems. We're doing good. And my dad has had diabetes. He's still 87 and alive. So you can manage your diabetes and stay alive a long time. You just have to be careful on what you're doing. I can eat ice cream. I don't have it very often, maybe once every 2 weeks. Can't eat it all the time. It's just not good for me. But I love it. And when I do get the opportunity, I'll have one. Yes. Yeah, we can make story time right now. Before I leave, what kind of story do you want? Do you want a childhood story? Do you want a story when I was in the 80s, when I was in my 20s? Or do you want a story from My favorite flavor of ice cream is got to have some kind of chocolate in it, okay? It could either be pure chocolate ice cream, or it could be cookies and cream, or it can be chocolate chunk. Anything that has chocolate in it, I like the ice cream the best. I am starting to fall in love with avocado ice cream here in the Philippines because it's not as sweet and it's better for me. So I do kind of like that one. Yeah. Uh, Oh, you like mint ice cream. My wife hates it. I like it. I like mint. But if I buy mint ice cream, that means I got to buy her favorite flavor because she won't eat it. She don't like mint ice cream. Yeah, 80s. Okay, you want an 80s story. Okay. Well, it's going to be before God, but I won't tell any. There wasn't really that many bad stories. I was working in the early 80s, I was working two jobs. I was working at the golf course during the day, and then four nights a week, I was a dishwasher. I did that until I was 23 years old. So I quit doing that at the end of 1983. But I had a story when I was the dishwasher at the Spinnaker restaurant, which I think still exists today. I don't know if the name is the same. Seafood restaurant in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I came in one night, actually afternoon. I showed up there, and I was washing dishes, and a lot of dishes at this seafood restaurant. Just between the lobster and all the different fish stuff, there's a lot of dishes. So I'm working on dishes, and all of a sudden there's this scream in the other room, in the dining room, and I don't know what it is. Well, back then, Red Skelton was still alive. If you don't know who Red Skelton is, look it up on Google. He was awesome back in my dad's day. He was kind of like from vaudeville all the way up until the 1980s, was very popular. He could just make people laugh. It was kind of like the early comedian type thing. Well, he came into the restaurant to eat, and he's older, but a lot of people from the older generation were going crazy in the dining room to talk to him and to be part of it. And so I didn't really get to go out there. I tried to go out there. I could see him in the distance, but I just went back to dishwashing. But it was kind of cool that somebody kind of famous at that time came into that restaurant because it's Grand Rapids, Michigan. There's not that many famous people other than Gerald Ford, the president back in the early 70s. There isn't much in Grand Rapids that way. So it was kind of cool. And the other story from the 80s that's kind of interesting is before I decided to go to Michigan State University in 1986, which would have been the fall, earlier that year, about, I don't know, 4 weeks before I'm supposed to go to college again, which is kind of weird at 25 to go back to college, but I wanted to get a turf grass degree so I could do more golf course work and have more credentials. We had a massive flood in north of Grand Rapids. We had a massive flood, and there's a river that goes through our golf course, and it flooded part of our golf course. And there was a dam that failed up farther up, and it caused a bunch of sewage to end up all over the bottom part of our golf course. And you couldn't shovel it up with a loader because you would wreck the grass underneath. So we had to take these wide, flat aluminum shovels and shovel it up. And thankfully, they were not quite done when September came and I had to go to Michigan State University, but I was thankful to not have to shovel that 8 hours a day. I got away and was able to go to college. And whoever had to shovel that up for the next 3 or 4 days still, that was terrible on them, I guess. But yes, the golf course did recover and things were fine, but it's just kind of cool. It's kind of a weird story. Yeah, there's got lots of different other stories. I've seen a lot of rock concerts back in the 80s, okay? I've seen AC/DC. I've seen Rush. I've seen, back in the 70s, I've seen Boston with Sammy Hagar. I've seen Ronnie Montrose lead off for AC/DC, Back in Black back in 1980, back when they were the huge thing. And I've seen quite a few different. I had to take my brother Rob to a Judas Priest concert in 1985. So I didn't know God back then. Definitely got my ears blasted with some rock music, right? Hey, it's really cool. I'll double tap the screen. get involved. We're going to be helping others, okay? People want a little story time, so I'm just telling some stories from back in the 80s. We also had a freak snowstorm in 1983, I think. It snowed 8 inches of snow in April. And north of Grand Rapids, we had 8 inches of heavy, wet snow, and we could not move it with a truck, so we had to bring in a big front end loader to shove it all up into piles. So yeah, you get weird things in Michigan sometimes, so yeah, it's really cool. I'm going to be getting going here in a minute. It's an hour and 20 minutes. I love everybody in here. Okay, you guys do a great job. You're very supportive of my channel. I'm thankful, okay? Thank you for the hearts. I do see them. In my live, I can see anything that you press on the hearts, the celebratory things, the smiley faces. I see all those. I don't know who's pushing them, but I can see all those. And I like seeing those because that means that I'm not doing that badly, okay? We're doing pretty good. That means the people that are doing the chat are at least pushing some buttons. That's good. I love you guys. Double tap the screen. Let's get a couple last likes in before I leave. And let's just keep connected, right? And yeah, what do we got here? Yes, I can do a prayer. What do you want it to be a prayer about? Do you want it to be a prayer about the success of this channel? You want it to be a prayer about just everybody being blessed this next day? There's a lot of different ways to do a prayer. If you're going to let me choose, I'm going to do it about all the people that are connected to this channel. I'll pray for them to have blessings come into their life, okay? I think that's what I'm going to do the most. Some people have their subs turned off. I tried to sub to somebody today and it said blocked. So some people have to check their settings if maybe they want it to be blocked, but some people can't be subbed to because they got the block on. They don't want people to sub to them. Dear God, I'm going to say a prayer. Thank you for what you've done in the month of February, okay? It's been amazing. It's not all been us. Yes, I have tried to be myself and I've tried to be authentic, but you have helped by doing something with YouTube. It's all automated, but somehow you're making it so our channel is being seen by many people and we're getting more popular. And I have some of the longtime YouTubers telling me that they haven't seen something like this in a while, where somebody just brand new that doesn't know what they're doing, all of a sudden is getting so popular. So I praise God for that. I want everybody in this room who is connected to this channel or newly connected to the channel to be blessed. You show them blessings, okay, God? We're going to be, you can do anything. My watch hours are jumping. That's partly due to you. You're touching other people's hearts. So I pray right now that everybody be blessed. And I love all you. And God, touch their lives. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. And so, yes, I love you. I love the new people in here too. Please like and subscribe. And it's going to be amazing. Oh, you're a professional wrestler. Well, this bad boy cannot get his body tossed around at this age no more. It's funny. I went and shot baskets. I haven't done it in a long time. I actually made 2 out of the 5 baskets I did. I didn't do that many, and 2 of them were 13 or 14 foot out, so I felt pretty good about that. But I thought I sprained my thumb. I got it caught backwards on the basketball. It's okay now, but for a day it hurt. And it's like, man, my body just cannot just go out on the basketball court and do anything anymore. I've got to get in better shape. I have lost weight, but my arms are getting a little weak, so I got to start doing some lifting with my arms again. I'll have to find some makeshift weights around here. I've tried lifting the 5-gallon water bottles. They're too heavy to lift by one hand. So I'm going to have to use something a little lighter to lift, at least off of the ground anyway. But yeah, I'll figure that out. But I love all you guys. And it's all good. And it's awesome. You guys get connected. If you don't subscribe now, come to my next live. My next live will be Sunday night, okay? It's either going to be 6, 6:30, or 7. It depends on when we have dinner, okay? I am married, and we do have people in the house here, so sometimes things happen. But I'll try to come on fairly early tomorrow night. Don't go yet. Well, what you want me to do? It's almost an hour and a half. So I'll stay if you want me to. But what? Oh, I see that. Oh, that is awesome. I see that Jonah is in the room. Thank you. I thank you for coming in. I spent some time in her channel. I try to once in a while. She has been supportive of this channel. Early on, in some of the early lives, she was in here a lot. She runs a lot of lives herself for her family and stuff. And so I appreciate, Jonah, what you do for me, okay? And I try to show the love back to you also, okay? See, you told me to stay. I'm glad I stayed for a couple minutes because I didn't know Jonah was coming in the room, okay? She's an awesome person. Yes, she's very pretty, but she has a good heart. I see something there that's a little different than some other people. So yes, she can have fun and all that stuff, but I see a good heart there. And so I'm going to keep supporting her channel too. And if you're not connected to her, get connected to her, okay? Pinoy Province Life, okay? Get connected to her. She's an awesome lady. Yeah, Lennox, it's great to have you back in. Yes. And I try to be nice to people, okay? And if I am mad at somebody, I get over it, okay? Because all it's going to do is limit me in the future. I'll give you a little tip. And this is something that I've mentioned in here before, but it's been about 5 or 7 lives since I mentioned it. If you're mad at somebody or have a grudge, okay, get over it. Even if it's family, forgive them. You don't have to forget. Just forgive them because it's going to help you, okay? And it'll help you make the next step. I'll give you an idea. I had something happen back when I was young, and I was really mad at somebody, okay? And this is when I'm like 19 or 20, so I didn't know about forgiveness that much, okay? Because my mom was kind of one of those people who would hang on to stuff, so I hung on to it. I lost an opportunity, okay? A friend of mine said, do you want to go on a trip to Europe? And I could have done it. It was at the time of year where I could have got off work and gone and done it. But because I was mad at this other person over here, I said, no, I don't want to go. I'll go some other time. I threw that opportunity away. Never did get back to Europe except for Switzerland Airport when we went to Africa. So when you're mad at somebody, you're going to lose opportunities. You're not going to be focused on the things that are coming up that can help your life, okay? So forgive yourself, forgive the other person, and move forward and be a nicer person, okay? We all have to struggle with forgiveness, but as you get older, I promise it'll get easier. I can forgive people really easy now. Could not do that when I was young. I don't know why. I think it's because of God's grace. I can do it now, okay? And I love you guys. I think you're amazing, okay? You're really awesome. And yep, she's saying hello again. That's fine. I'm sure that people say hi to her if you can. I hope that everything is going great. I love you guys, okay? Jonah, thank you for coming in. I'm going to be doing, Jonah, for your information, I'm only doing one live tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow evening. I'm got church. I'm going to try to get an interview with the pastor to try to talk about feeding program and some different things to our upcoming stuff that's coming up. But if you can stop in, great. If you can't, I will stop into your channel when it's on. I definitely love coming in there. And I learn from you too, because you do things that I don't do. The dancing part probably not going to happen, but believe it or not, I can get goofy. I can sing, and I have been singing happy birthday to quite a few people the last 3 or 4 lives. So there are things I can do that are a little different than what I normally do. Okay, yeah, so it's going to be awesome. You guys have a great night, okay? We're looking at an hour and a half. Double tap the screen, like and subscribe, okay? No matter how many subscribes came in tonight, it's fantastic. I want people to get connected. This month, I'll give you a recap before I leave. This month, our views have gone from 9,000 to 70,000, okay? But I'm talking about the beginning of February to the end of February, okay? 4 weeks. In 4 weeks, we've gone from 160 subs to close to 1,300. This month, we have gotten almost 1,100 and some subs in 1 month, okay? Most people would dream of that, okay? So we have been doing really well. We've had a lot of new people in here. The last 2 weeks have been crazy, okay? And so it's been great. By the way, any new people in here, we're going to be helping others, okay? We're going to feed people in the community and be encouraging and inspiring to people. I had some kids at the playground today with their parents there. Their parents were watching. They came up to me and I started giving them advice. And those kids know English pretty good, better than the older people probably. And they really loved it because it's not going over their parents' head. I'm just giving them some wisdom from somebody that's a little older that maybe they can avoid some of the things I had to go through, right? Yes, really good. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad it helps you, okay? And good to see you. Hi, Lennox. It's awesome. Yeah, I've done really good this month. Some of it's God. Some of it is me. I've had some people message me privately going, I don't know what you're doing right, but you seem to make me feel better by the end of every live. I've had other people tell me that they like the personal stories and they like the mix of what I'm doing. And then there's other people that said that they have not heard somebody so kind on here. And I try to show that as much as I can, okay? That doesn't mean that I'm kind 100% of the time, but I try to do pretty good, okay? And my wife thinks I'm doing better in that department too. So maybe this YouTube has been good that way for me too. So I love you guys. I'm not fake, okay? This is me. This is David Barton, okay? Yes, my last name is Barton, Barton, okay? It's a British name, but I'm not all British. I am British, Dutch, Denmark, Finland, Cherokee, probably Cherokee Indian. We don't know what kind of Indian, Native American Indian. And then there's one or two other things on my Grandpa Nelson's side we don't know. I got to do a DNA test. Who knows? I might be slightly African American. I don't know. I seem to like Africa a lot, so makes you wonder, right? I sure didn't get any of the darker skin though, but that's okay. It's just the way God made me, right? And it's going to be fine. So you guys have a beautiful night, and such a pleasant surprise to have Jonah in here at the end. That was very nice of her to do, and I won't forget it, okay? She tries to come in here once in a while. She's doing a lot of lives for her family, okay? And so she's got the sacrifice to come in. So I appreciate it. I love you guys, and everything's great. And we're going to keep moving forward. One live tomorrow, okay? Unless I surprise you, I don't think I'm doing any in the afternoon. I think it's just going to be one at night, and then we'll be back to 3 on Monday, okay? So I love you guys. You have a beautiful, beautiful day, and it's going to be awesome. Yeah, thank you so much. I do my best, and I love you all. And let's get it on, man. Let's just keep attacking it, right? And we're going to go after it, and I love you guys. Like and subscribe.